In this video, I'm going to try to clear the summit with Zoe. At the beginning of every round, she gives you some free loot, but also has a chance to prank you and give you nothing. Since I got a free karma this game, I might try to go for the Sorcerer's build or the Mighty Mech build. Let's see how it goes. I really don't like the restart challenge because I think it makes it really hard, especially after you get your board set up by 3-1. So I'm going to go ahead and choose a Zyra. It's going to be really unfortunate that they choose the future augments and the challenges for us, but I think that's a lot better than having to restart my entire board. It looks like we're starting with Buried Treasures 3. That really isn't that bad of an augment because we are going to get a significant number of components. It's okay for us to drop a round like that early, and I think now that we have 3 Mighty Mech and we'll have the mech on the board, we shouldn't have a problem. Jump there can be pretty tough because it's going to allow the enemy team to leap into our backline, so we're going to have to reposition our units to make sure we're avoiding the enemy that's lunging into our backline. It looks like it's the enemy Aatrox, so I'm going to go ahead and move my Lucian to the left side of the board and put a cannon over here to try to distract him. Let's try that again, but with our champions in a different position. I can also level up to 6 here and get a few more on the board to try to help. think I'll transition over to the Mighty Mech build instead. We just got really lucky and hit one of the jackpot shops, which is going to let us get a Yone really early, and I could swap out the cannon for him, and we're already at 6 Mighty Mech. Now, we're just looking for Jarvan 4, and we'll have all 7 Mighty Mechs on the field, and our mech will be really strong. I'm going to go ahead and reposition the Yone since we got a sniper's focus, so now he can be more into the backline. Since we're on the boss wave, I'm going to roll a little bit and see if we can get some upgrades on our champs. I think the 3-star Gangplank is going to help us really pull this wave, so I'm going to go ahead and start it. We'll also drop the Spirit Visage on the Aatrox for now, and then we'll move those items onto Gangplank instead. We could see that Yone is really wrecking the enemy team. Trifecta really isn't good for us here because we're only going to have one 3-cost champion on the board, but we'll try to make it work. Minion Pinata really isn't a bad challenge, since the enemies aren't going to benefit from the items until we kill the unit, so this is going to make it not that much harder than it is right now. We did also hit level 7 and hit the Jarvan, so I'm going to go ahead and drop him in and fully upgrade our Mighty Mech. I think Hull Crusher is a pretty good item here because I can space the Jarvan one more unit over and give him a significant buff. We also just hit the 2-star Karma, so these rounds are going to get a lot easier. We were able to reforge one of our artifacts into a Flickerblade, and that's going to make this Yone go up to the next level. You can also see that since we have 4 units piloting the mech, he's really shredding a lot of the enemy team before they even have to jump out. Kahuna Huna really isn't that bad of a Celestial challenge, so this is really lucky again too. We now have 5 of our units as the mech pilot. The extra fruits that you get really make this build kind of crazy because our mech is just destroying the enemy team. Alright, let's see how we do this round. With those extra 3-star units, our mech has gotten even more stronger, dealing almost 40,000 damage before the units have ejected. I want to see if we can clear the game with the units that we have now, and then if we can't, I'm going to try to roll for a 3-star Karma or a 3-star Jarvan. And that's how you clear the summit with Zoe and Mighty Mechs. We got really lucky because we didn't even have to reroll the power-up fruits to get the Mighty Mech Pilot upgrade on 5 of our champions, which I think is really what helped us get through this match super easy. If you guys enjoyed that video, I would really appreciate it if you could like, comment, and subscribe. It'll really help me out a lot.